Hello friends, and welcome to Denise's Design Creations. Today I have a fun project to bring you that I just learned this week using some of our designer series paper. As some of you know, we have a sale going on right now that is one of the best we've seen in a long time. We have 10% off of all punches, 15% off of stamps, 20% off of dies, embossing folders, and select designer series papers. The sale doesn't include our specialty DSPs. However, many of the others are on special. So I hope you check that out. If you'd like to see what designer series papers we offer, you can visit my website at www.denisesdesigncreations.com. And if you'd like to be notified about my videos, just click on the like button where you liked my page, and when you do that, a menu will pop up where you can add me to your favorites. That way my page will be prioritized in your news feed. So anyway, let's get started. You're going to need a 6x6 piece of designer series paper, and you're going to choose one with whatever patterns you want. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to turn it over, you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it in half again so that you have a little triangle. Now I'm going to, for lack of a reference, I'm going to call this a little fish, and you want the side with the two folded openings up. You want the little fish's mouth to your right, and the side with the single fold down towards the bottom of your workspace. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to want to mark your paper. Now what I've done here is I've marked just a dot, 1 1/4 inches from the fish's mouth, and then over 1 more inch and over 1 more inch. And then I turned and I did the same thing. So from the fish's mouth, make a little tiny dot 1 1/4 inches over, and then 1 more inch, and then 1 more inch. And then you're going to turn it back this way. And let's see, let me go ahead and we're going to mark this. Let me just grab a pen here. And we're going to just put a little mark. Hope you can see that at 1 1/4. You're going to do 1 inch more, 1 inch more, and then the same on this side. You want to go and make a little mark 1 1/4. You're going to do it at 2 1/4 and 3 1/4. So it's 1 1/4 inch from each corner, and then 1 inch and 1 inch, and then whatever's left over. So now you're going to take your scissors. Now I wanted to use my heavy duty scissors, and I'm going to eyeball from this dot to this dot, and I'm going to cut along that imaginary line until I get about 1/2 inch from this edge over here. Can you see that? That's about a 1/2 inch right there. I'll leave this in the window for reference. Okay, then I'm going to make my second cut from the second dot to the next imaginary line, and I'm going to go about a 1/2 inch this way. And then the third one, we're going to also cut, going about 1/2 inch from that other edge. So can you see I have three different slits in that designer series paper? Okay, let me move this measurement out of the way. I'll give you a close-up in case you want to take a screenshot of that so that you have the measurements right there. Okay, now you're going to take your paper and you're going to open it up, and whichever side you like better is the one that you're going to start with face up. So you're going to take, what you're going to do, as you can see, you have these little, can you see how it has like those little triangular or diamond shaped slits everywhere? So now you're going to take a marker and you want to just sort of curl. You're going to use the marker to curl that center square there, and you're going to fold it over so that it overlaps a little bit like that. And then you're going to take your little mini stapler. Now, it's nice to have the little mini stapler that has this tiny low profile edge to it. I was able to find mine at a Michael's store in their dollar spot kind of area. And it was great because I could get the stapler as well as all these little tiny, tiny staples that you could have for refills. So anyway, you're going to take your center piece and you're going to fold it over, and then you're going to stick your stapler in there, and you might have to reach from the outside, and you're going to just, oh my goodness gracious. I guess I've been making so many of these, I ran out of staples. So let me just refill this right here. In the meantime, I just wanted to tell you that this project that I'm making today is going to be great for making Christmas decorations, party decorations, a little gift that you can bring and share perhaps at your child's school, doctor's office, dentist's office, you name it. It would be cute little decorations anywhere that likes to decorate for the holidays. I chose mine in a Christmas pattern here. Oh my goodness, I forgot what the name of the DSP is. I'll put it in the comments. But anyway, you're going to... You can use the DSP. You can use this for birthdays. You can make snowflakes. You can even make little tiny Christmas ornaments with this. You just need to adjust the size of the square that you're working with. So anyway, so now you have your first loop. You've created your first loop. You're going to turn it over, and you're going to fold the next set of cuts, and you're going to fold it over. Oh my goodness, fingers aren't working today. You're going to fold it over, and again, you're going to just take your little mini stapler, staple it, and then you're going to turn it over again, and you're going to fold the next little folds here. Okay, and then staple that, and turn it over one more time, and you're going to fold the next set of flaps, and you're going to staple it. And what you end up having is a little shape that looks like this. Now, the nice thing about these is that they're very easy to put together. You're going to need to create 6 of them. And so I have 3 of them here. And then I also have 3 more that I've already finished and put together, as you can see here. So all you're going to do to put them together is you're going to line them up so that you have your patterns the same. So like here I've got the smaller print on the left and then the larger, bolder print on the right. And you're going to simply take these and you're going to put the little tails. I'm going to just call them little tails over here. We'll call this the tail. And you're going to put the tails together like that, as such. And then you're going to reach in as far as you can and just staple them together. That way you have a set of 3. Now, once you have 2 sets of 3, you can take them and put them together. And again, making sure that you have your designs in the right way. You want to have your pattern be symmetrical all the way around. And you're going to just pinch those together. Can you see that? I'm attempting to put the 2 sets of 3 together. And then you're going to reach in and staple them together, one from each side. And there you have this beautiful snowflake that you can use to hang in a window. You can hang it from the ceiling. Use it to decorate any part of your home for the holidays. The nice thing about this, as I mentioned, is this can be adapted to making smaller pieces, perhaps for ornaments or package decorations, things like that. The only thing is, if you do make it smaller, you might not be able to fit your stapler into the smallest loop there. However, you can use our little mini dots to secure those instead. So there you go. I can show you another one that I started with some retired DSP. I haven't finished this one yet, but I was going to make this one as a Thanksgiving decoration. And I also have one that I started in some retired Blue Designer Series paper. to make some blue snowflakes. So here you have it. You can use any of your designer series paper that you have in your stash, or we have a great selection on our website. Like I said, we have a sale going on right now. It goes through tomorrow, where all of our designer series papers that are not specialty papers and not specialty package papers, those are all 20% off. So that's a really good deal. Again, here are the measurements for this snowflake. You want to remember the tip I said about the fish's mouth being to the right, the 2 folds at the top, 1 fold at the bottom, and you can make your lines here. If you choose to make them with a pencil, with a cut, before you cut them, you can always erase them, but I like to just use an imaginary line in my mind from the single side to the double fold side, just coming a 1/2 inch from the edge, and that will give you the shape that you need. The bone folder does come in handy when you are folding these. You want to press down those sides to get nice crisp edges so that it can it doesn't shift when you cut them. And like I said, the little stapler, I found it at Michael's. Perhaps you can find it at an office supply store. The other tip is if you just use one of the marker colors that are in your designer series paper, such as the garden green marker I have here for this paper, you won't even see your marks when you put them on the paper. So I hope you like that little project. It makes a very cute little snowflake. If you want, it would be a fun thing to do to make little gifts for your doctor's office, your dentist's office, perhaps if you're going to physical therapy, to your physical therapy office, teachers, whatnot. I think these would make a really cute gift. And the other idea that I had was if you found some type of a plastic type material that you could cut these into, and then if you punched a little hole on the end, you can hang them up and perhaps even use them for little windsocks in your garden to keep the birds away from your fruits and vegetables that you're growing. So anyway, I hope you like this project. If you have any questions about it, feel free to message me below. And again, please go ahead and sprinkle out my video to everybody that you know if you enjoyed this. And I hope that you'll come back to see me next time when I come back with even more fun designs here at Denise's Design Creations. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.